Hey everyone, it's Paul with your Bold Profits Daily. Today I want to continue what I was telling you about last week, which is that there is an extraordinary revolution. There is no other word for it, a revolution that is going on in investing. And last week I told you that there are now 3 brokers that you can use where you can buy fractional shares. In other words, no longer do you have to be tied down to the share price. You can just put in whatever you have. Maybe you're starting out with $10, maybe you're starting out with $50, maybe you're starting out with $100, and you can just buy whatever you have. So if that's all you have is $100, you can just buy $100 worth of stock, and that's all there is. You no longer need to afford even 1 share, let alone 10 or 100 shares. And I've told you in the past that this has caused a lot of people to go and buy very low quality stocks, penny stocks, risky stocks, and lose all of their money. So the emergence of fractional buying on Wall Street and investing is a huge, huge gift to all of you that invest for yourself, that like to make your own decisions. And the second thing is commission-free investing. Virtually every brokerage company is now not charging you commissions when you invest. And that is great for you because what you can do now is buy when the time is right. Most people pick one stock and they go in all at once. Biggest mistake that is made by virtually all investors. In other words, they'll pick one stock, take whatever they have, and they go all in, and then they also do it all in one day because they're trying to save on commissions. You no longer need to do that. Now you can wait for a day when the stock market is down because Wall Street is trying to make you panic, make you fear some crisis, some recession, some trade war, and you can buy on the cheap and you can build your position over time, which is the way the pros do it. They never buy in all at once and they never put all of their money into any single stock. So these gifts are coming from Wall Street to you. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of fractional investing by setting up what dollar amount you're going to put into any single investment, and take advantage of 0 commissions by buying in slowly over time, targeting days when the stock that you're looking for is down. That way you are buying the cheapest prices. And just like last week where I told you to buy into stuff using these 2 gifts, today I have a new acronym for you, and it is built of these types of stocks called ETFs, which are made up of many different companies. They're like a little diversified fund, and they have the benefit of getting you into a lot of different companies through one stock. And so I've made up a new acronym, and I've made up some homemade art here inspired by my children. And so the first place I would tell you to have an investment in and to take advantage of fractional investing as well as 0 commissions is to buy the Invesco Solar ETF, which has the ticker symbol TAN. This will get you into the huge transition that is happening from old energy to new energy, which is solar, which is wind, and which is batteries and new ways of using energy that are quite different than the old forms of energy, which are carbon. So that is TAN, and that's the T in it, and you'll see where I'm going with this particular acronym soon. The next place I would tell you to go into is ITB, and that is the iShares Home Builders ETF, which gets you into the Millennial megatrend. Now, I've been telling you about the Millennial megatrend for nearly 4 years now, pretty much from the time I joined Banyan Hill. I've been saying that this huge demographic wave is coming straight at you, and the best way to play it is through housing and through their consumer preferences that are going to be expressed when they buy a house. And when you buy this ETF, ITB, It gets you into housing, gets you into related plays in housing, things that people buy when they buy a house. And that is the second one that I would tell you to get into. And the third and the fourth both begin with X. And they get you into two of the other big megatrends that I tell you about all the time. The first one is the Internet of Things. And the Internet of Things, it's now spreading its wings into the broader economy, away from just specialized technology. It is now going into the making of everything, into the maintaining of everything, and into the industrial part of our economy. And for that, I would tell you to buy the ETF that begins has the symbol of XLI. This is the S&P, the Standard & Poor's Industrials ETF, and the ticker symbol is XLI. And the last megatrend that I want to tell you to get into, which you can through the fourth ETF, is XBI. And this is the Standard & Poor's Biotech ETF. It is an equal weighted ETF that gets into a ton of different companies, and it's equal weighted. That means that even if a very small company jumps up in price, this ETF will go up, versus all the other ETFs, which are based on the size of the company. So even if a small company goes up, you never feel the effect. So those are my 4 stock ETFs for you to benefit from the revolution on Wall Street. And if you look at it, it spells out TIXX, TIXX. And so that is new energy with the solar ETF, ITB for the housing ETF, and then the 2 X's, the first one for the industrial Internet of Things, and the fourth for precision medicine, biotechnology, XBI for the biotech ETF. So that's what I have for you this week. If you like this video, please come and support this channel, subscribe to this channel, click on that little reminder that'll tell you whenever there's new content on this channel. Give this a thumbs up, tell your friends and family about it, tell them to give us a few thumbs up. Comment below if you bought any of the ETFs that I told you to buy in this, either TIXX, or if you followed stuff, or any of the others, what your experience has been. Let us know. And come back again. We'll have another one of these for you next week. Until then, this is Paul saying bye.